And it is Saturday. Oops. I was going to lie and say we got busy yesterday. It was a weird week.
We were busy resting.
We were resting.
And tending to our mental and emotional health.
We both had really busy weeks this week, and I was out of the house for 90% of it, maybe 100.
I was still in bed when she left in the morning, and I was in bed when she got back
My boss was in town, so we were working long days for sure, but also, like, I cannot lie to you all. Part of it was that we were working long days, but then after we were done working, we'd go out for dinner, have a drink or two. Yes. So I was out.
The company dinners.
They
always go on longer than Kaylee says they're going to. She's like, I'll be home by such and such hour. I'm like, okay, sure. Have fun.
Yeah. Hey, it's not a bad thing that I like my boss.
No, it's not a bad thing. I would say it's actually a very good thing that you like your boss.
An amazing step in the right direction.
Yes.
That when my boss is in town, I'm like, yes, I get to hang out with my boss.
Yeah.
So that's what I was doing all week. So then yesterday, I had a little bit of work to wrap up, and we were just exhausted. And we kind of forgot it was Friday until like 8 p.m. Oops. So we're here now. It's Saturday. Happy Saturday. Hopefully now means you got to watch everyone else's Friday budgets yesterday.
Yep.
And today now we're flying solo, baby.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not. We just forgot. This week we have quite a bit of overspending.
Yay.
We also have this new YNAB layout. I don't know if you've noticed around the corners here. It's a little different. She didn't notice. That's fine. A lot of people are very upset about it. I don't care. And there's something else that we have. Oh, and Angel wants to see a tattoo tour.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'll do that at the end for people who don't care about that.
Yeah.
So you can just watch the budget part and then skip that. But if you do care about that, Angel was like, you have tattoos that I can see, and I was like, yeah. So I'll do a little quick rundown on that. But first, we must take a look at the overspending. I don't want to. I've been very much avoiding it.
I have no idea how much overspending we have.
It's a little wacky.
Wacky?
It's not. By my previous standards, it's been worse for sure. But it's definitely worse than it has been the last few months.
What was that?
It's obviously a lot of things. So we're gonna click over here. Some of them are little bits and pieces. Some of them are like I went out, so I got to deal with that. Unfortunately.
Maybe you overspent on your fun money?
I know, because I went out with Sophia. But also gifts is a big one.
Yes.
Ordering food.
Yes.
Booze. Transportation would be freaking... Transportation's a tough one. I'm having a hard time with that one.
Oh?
Just because I feel like we can't nail down how much it freaking costs.
That's because it's different all the time.
To transport ourselves.
Back when we had our unlimited passes.
It was, we didn't really have to keep track of it, so now we're starting to keep track of it.
And in truth, I will be getting an unlimited pass starting when we get back from California.
That's true, because you'll be doing
I'll be
shows.
in 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay, so groceries, we just went a couple bucks over. I'm kind of like, maybe we just assign our regular $125 to groceries and let that eat part of it.
Okay.
Does that sound reasonable?
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't feel like we need a ton of groceries right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just going to do that right here, right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I see why people... Okay. They've changed the colors to blurple.
Okay.
And people are very anti the blurple. And I see it is different. The font's also a little different. I don't know. It's the first time I've really logged into YNAB and looked at it all week. Okay, so we're going to assign the 125. And that should fill that.
Okay.
Household consumables. What else did we buy? Just says CVS. I hate it when I do that. I don't know.
I need to see what day of the week it is.
16.
Then I'll remember.
22 in household consumables.
Mm-hmm.
Fixtures is 2607. Shay has been working on a bit of a home improvement project. I will insert a photo of her completed project here. I don't have one. I have to take one, but ooh, look at that nice little lampshade situation. That's not what I would call it. What would I call it?
It's a pendant light.
Pendant light.
Yes.
It's pretty. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's her little project, but it did require a little more effort than we thought it would to get it installed properly.
It required 3 days more effort than we thought it would.
Yeah. Thank you. It looks very nice. Transportation, we went over 1960, and then we will definitely have to add some more this week.
Yeah.
So frustrating. Booze this month was, we have been doing stuff and things. You know? Went out for Kenny's birthday. We got wine for the house. All that. Ordering food, $49.50. We went over. No, it's this. We added money to the Starbucks card, and then yesterday when we got our Sammys.
Yeah. Some
breakfast sandwiches. So $49.50, and if you've been paying attention, that means that our year goal is no more. My fun money, I'm going to transfer from my other account.
Okay.
So I'm not going to do that right now. Gifts, I would like to see what we can cover from elsewhere in the budget before we just fill this.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
No.
Like, is there money we can transfer and send over from other things that are going to be less time to fill, you know? That doesn't make any sense.
So, stuff that we've funded but aren't going to spend or don't have to spend.
Right now, yeah.
Okay. That makes more sense.
So it is $193.20. We've got $40 in giving. We could transfer that over. Mm-hmm. Like we've got some.
I mean, if we're going to be literal about it, then we could do cat transportation because that was the plan. Was that we weren't going to.
Cat travel. Yeah, we got $30 in cat travel. We can move that to. So it was my brother's birthday, and we went out and did a bunch of crazy stuff. He's also our cat sitter. So I told him, he was like, "Oh, I'll pay you back for some of it," because it was like more than I normally would have spent on his birthday present. He said he would pay me back for some of it, but we are going out of town, and normally we pay him for coming to watch the cats. So I said, "No, don't worry about paying us. I'll just count this towards your cat sitting." So that is correct. That is what that is. Are you fine with moving over the giving as well?
Yes.
It's not ideal scenario, but...
We're giving to Kenny and his friends.
Oh no, I'm stuck.
Kenny and his friends.
123.20. You scroll through this and think on it while I look at transferring over for my fund money.
Okay.
For my other one.
All right.
You gotta think out loud.
Oh, sorry. We could probably take from vitamins and supplements if we want, because I think because you're leaving so soon, I'm probably not going to buy any new supplements until we get back from California. We could do that.
Okay, you want to do that?
Yes.
All right.
I also don't need any clothing.
True.
This month. I don't know how you feel about that.
Not 940.
How do I move? Okay.
Okay.
2. I got
and
it.
You can
I
just
got
type
it.
in
I got it. I'm so smart. I don't mean to brag.
You're getting YNAB figured out, baby. Keep going. You're almost there. Oh, you passed it.
Haha. Okay. There we go. Okay. And clothing.
Do we know how much is left?
I don't. Nope. No, I've gone too far.
103.20. Okay. Do you want to transfer all of that from clothing, or do we want to cover some of it with my paycheck? I'm fine either way. I'm just asking the question.
How about we make this a nice even number? I'm confused. Oh, that's because it's up here. Make this a nice even number. Make it $100.
So minus 57.13.
And cover the rest.
Cool.
I'm so proud of myself.
You did it. Look at you.
I don't ever touch YNAB. This is a momentous occasion, to be sure.
So then we cover the 4607.
Yeah.
Wicked.
There we go.
There we go. All right, now what's going to bother me is it's going to ask for, let me move us back. It's going to ask for us to refill all those categories that we just filled. So I'm going to delete this target for now.
Mm-hmm.
And then where's the other one? It was vitamins and supplements. No, we can, if we can fill that one at the end, we can fill that one. YNAB knows if you took money from it, they're like, okay, but now you need to put it back.
Mm-hmm.
Which they are technically correct, but it's not what we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So delete the category from those two targets. I think giving and clothing, I don't want to fill again this month, but next month I do.
Yes.
So we'll put clothing back on here.
Mm-hmm.
In November. It's a monthly savings builder for 40.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just save it to here. So that way it asks for it in November, but not in October.
Very nifty.
Thank you, thank you. I didn't invent it. I just use it.
Well, once again, I feel like this happens at least once a week, getting ready to be like, YNAB, this is a new feature we need, and then they already have it.
They already have it. They're
Yeah.
good. Okay, and then I'm going to very quickly, I just transferred over from my fund money $94 to cover, oh, it was actually $1 and some change more than I needed. Oh, well. So let me do that real quick. That was actually really, really quick.
Mm-hmm. I've
So-
been pretty responsible with my fund money.
I have been super irresponsible with my fund money. I think actually what's happening is that I spend more money out doing silly little stuff by myself, much more than I realized.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's all going out faster than it comes in. So, you know, a learning.
Yeah.
It's not that's not all my fund money that I have in that account. It's just I wanted to save some of that for California, and instead I drank it with my friends.
That's fine.
All right.
I'm just checking my bank account balance so I can make sure that I am actually being as responsible with my fund money as I say I am.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Yay. Okay.
You already yeah, she still had more than half her fund money left for this month. And I spent all of mine in like a night. We need $1.81 more to fill groceries in the way that it wants to be filled. So I'm just going to do that. And now the target
Yay.
is 100% funded. Okay.
Okay.
Dental, medical, your Roth IRA. Is that on an auto transfer, your Roth IRA? Did we figure that out? I know we were
Yes.
working on it. I feel like we did. It's coming out the last day of the month, I think.
Yeah, I also feel like we did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we just do dental, medical, your Roth IRA?
Mm-hmm.
That's $134.65.
Yeah.
Just fund all of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so $134.65 going to sinking funds.
Mm-hmm.
$489.15 underfunded. What are our underfundeds right now? Oh, that's the other one I wanted to change the category or change the target of. Or, okay, so it may feel silly to all of you watching at home that we just went through all the trouble to transfer things around, and then we're gonna go back through and probably add money to those same categories. But it makes my brain feel better. So, do we want to still fund cat travel so we can give Kenny some money next month? We paid for his dinner, but it probably wouldn't be as much as we would have paid for the whole week that he'll be with the cats.
Mm-hmm. I say, let's fill everything up for October.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we get to November, when we're actually going to pay him for that, then we can fund cat travel.
Well, no, I'm saying cat travel is part of a category that isn't filled. Or do we want to turn the target off for this month and re-add it for next month?
Yes.
Okay. And re-add it for November, and then we'll fill it then, and then decide how much we want to give him.
Yeah.
And maybe, you know what? Maybe that means that we add more, or add the same amount that we would have this week. Does that possibly mean that? Yes.
But it'll be with money that was allocated for November.
That's true. Do we want to still fill vitamins and supplements? Because I know we're going to need stuff upon our return that will be more than $20. I know we just transferred it out, but still.
Yes.
Okay. See, at least now it's like a conscious decision and not, we'll just fill the overspending like it didn't happen. Okay, and then all the rest should go to, well, okay, so what do we have going on this week? I want to make sure that we're like covered, actually covered.
We have...
the caps are totally good.
Yep. We have dessert that we're going to get for Monday Night Football.
True.
That should probably come out of ordering food and not
True.
groceries. We have a date planned for next Saturday.
But that'll be
part of next week.
I'm trying to make this go smaller.
I feel like we should probably maybe allocate a little extra money if we have spent everything in that category ordering food.
Yes. So ordering food for sure for getting desserts for Monday Night Football. Date night, we have $74 still in.
Oh, we do? Oh, okay.
Transportation. That's one. I was like, I know we're missing something.
Yes.
I have to go into work on Tuesday.
Okay.
So $6 at least on Tuesday, so I maybe need to do 12. And then we'll throw 40 for you.
Yeah.
How does this keep happening? I was at $50 a week right now. It's crazy. I'm just gonna put $50. No, I'm gonna do $49.15, so it's an even number. Because now we've got the
yes.
even number to put to rent.
Yes.
All right. Is that what we want to do? You feel good about that?
Well, we haven't allocated anything to...
We didn't. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
You're completely right.
Ordering out. I'm going to want myself a little bottle of wine because I am very busy and getting into the cozy wine and chai drinking portion of the year.
I think ordering food, I think the desserts will be less than $20.
I agree.
So what do we do? Put 20 and then whatever's left.
Yeah.
How much is your wine?
I usually pay like $20.
$20 is enough?
Yeah. You won't want anything else, my love?
No, because Sophia usually brings the drinks for Monday Night Football.
Mm-hmm.
And I drank a lot this week.
That's true, you did.
So I'm going to try to chill. I was out like every night, y'all.
She's very popular.
I am.
And everyone loves her.
It's true.
I can't blame them for that.
Okay, so now $380 to rent.
Yes.
We feel like we've got everything else covered.
Yes.
And this week is, yeah, I feel like we don't have a ton going on this week besides our regular life stuff.
Yeah. Which I think is good because I'm not going to want to do a whole lot this week.
I'm tired. $380.
I'm just going to want to stay at home and watch Halloween movies.
Yeah, to rent. So we have $580 left and we both get paid next week.
There we go. Love it. Oh, and that's another reason that we needed to fund booze. Because I need to watch Practical Magic. I haven't had my...
You haven't?
My seasonal Practical Magic watch.
You haven't done that, so... Gotta do margaritas soon.
Yep.
Let's go here. Right now in this account I have $280.
Okay.
Makes my brain hurt. This is the work that must be done in order to pay off my student loans. And I don't like it. Just kidding. It's good. It's good. 172.02 there. And then look, see, that's perfect. I have one more paycheck left. That's 280, 279.98 is what's left to pay. I did the math perfectly.
Wow. That is very impressive.
Thank you. I'm just adding and subtracting. So now we're gonna go here and drop the payment in. I had a professor in grad school who used to say about everything that we did, time is the thing that it takes. Because some stuff just, you gotta sit on it for a while. 107.98. And 172.02 on the big boy. What was it? 172.02.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. 280. There it is. Every week. For the rest of my life. Just kidding. Not the rest of my life. That's the point of doing this. I'm just tired of staring at these numbers already. Which is funny because I literally just started paying on these. What? 0798. Save. See, it went down 1 month. Let's see what this does. 172.02. It went up 1 month. It will go down next month or next week, I promise. Hey. All right, so next week we'll throw another 280 on it, and then that'll be the month. The first full month of making payments every single week.
Wow. Have you seen the interest thing yet?
No. So there's a lot of back and forth on the internet about, is it going to come out monthly? Is it going to come out quarterly? The payment systems weren't set up for this, so now they're trying to figure out how it's going to work. So I haven't seen it.
Okay, I was going to say, shouldn't the government have an answer to this question?
This guy, what do you think? The government has answers for things? I don't have any information. Neither does anyone else on the internet. We're just going to keep it coming, keep it pushing, keep paying down, doing what I'm supposed to do, knocking off 1 month at a time on these loans, doing my gosh darn best. Okay, now I'm gonna do the tattoo tour thing. So if you're over that and you don't care, I get it, and have a wonderful rest of your week. If you do care, Shay's gonna go first.
I have no tattoos.
Done. I should post photos, I guess, versus trying to show them on camera, right?
Yeah, probably.
I feel like I had a folder at some point.
You did have a folder.
Then it's not at all up to date. Actually, no, I think it's just missing the one.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll talk through them, and then I'll put the pictures over it while I'm talking so you don't have to stare at me. So first, I have this cute one. I'm just like gonna put my whole family on that.
I guess so.
On the channel. So me, my brother, and my sister, we all have this matching tattoo that says it's Morse code for KBK, which is Kaylee, Beth, and Kenny, and that would be our names. So that's that. Kenny's the one. He does not really look like that anymore, but I mean, his face still looks like that, but everything else about his body has changed. But he's the one who just moved here, who lives in New York City now. This is a tattoo I got with my undergraduate mentor and her wife, and it's just a cute little pride flag that I have on my wrist, and also they do too. That's what matching tattoos are all about. This is the California poppy. It's a state flower of California, and I got it at a really tumultuous time in my life because I thought it was nice. It reminded me of home, and also the poppy, actually, when it's night and it's cold, the petals close, and then when it feels sunlight, the petals reopen, and I thought that was a really nice signifier of just like being able to start over as many times as you need to. So that was nice. And I still really love it. And I got it on a whim. I woke up one morning in Baltimore, Maryland, and said, I want to get a tattoo. And I went and got this big, very visible tattoo, which I wouldn't recommend for most people, but it did turn out really nice. So I got lucky, but again, I would not recommend doing that. This one is embarrassing. It's the Deathly Hallow symbol from Harry Potter. Harry Potter, obviously, with the age that I am, was very formative for me as a young person. And I got it when I was 18 on the day the last Harry Potter movie came out.
My God.
I went and saw the midnight premiere of Deathly Hallows Part 2. And then I went to sleep for like 4 hours, and then I went and got this tattoo.
Oh, you little edgelord.
I was a little nerd. So I still have that. It's, it is what it is. And I think a lot of people have these now, and they're like, ugh. I don't like at the time it was very important to me, and it's not crazy visible, but so yeah. Anyway, this was the very first tattoo I ever got, and it's kind of silly goofy, honestly, but technically it is the logo symbol for the musical Next to Normal, which is about a parent who is suffering from like mental health issues, and I have one of those. But then I changed the music notes to be the notes to my grandfather's favorite song, because he's my mom's dad, obviously, and he had passed away very recently before this. So it was just like a lot of things happening in life at the same time. I probably wouldn't get this same tattoo again if I went back in time with all of the knowledge that I have now. It's also probably the least well done of all my tattoos.
Yeah.
It's on my other arm. I don't even know where it is. It's kind of, you can still kind of some days like feel like it's kind of raised, and it's just the artist that did it. He also like he wasn't my favorite. I don't like, again, very similarly. There's none of my tattoos that I would have removed or anything. Like, I don't feel that seriously about them, but it's probably my least favorite of them. It also looks crooked because the way my arm bends, but I promise it's not. Oh, no, this is a 2-for-1 deal of me getting theater quotes on my legs when I was feeling feelings in my body, and my brain. So the one on the left is a Hamlet quote. It says, "As toward the mirror up to nature," and it's about, the quote is, "Playing at the first and as now is as toward a mirror up to nature." And it is a reflection of what Hamlet believed, and therefore, obviously Shakespeare believed, that theater should be a reflection of society and not any heightened or version of that. Like, it should just be, this is the world, look at it and experience it as it is. And I also believe that. And then the one on the right is a quote again from Next to Normal, because I like that show. And it says, "Forever on the run." And it's about when you're having mental health issues, it feels like the actual lyric is a deputy, a fugitive, forever on the run. And so it feels like you're always having to run away from yourself and your own brain. And me and my sister make a joke about that a lot, actually, about how the anxiety can't catch you if you're running fast enough, which is why we always are so busy. So I just thought that was funny. And then this is obviously this is my best friend Elijah, who I think I've talked about on the channel, and obviously y'all have never seen because my friends don't know that I do this. But we got matching tattoos. It is a skeleton hand holding a cup of coffee, because we met. The exact quote that we did when we posted this on Instagram was, "We met dying at a fancy coffee shop," because that is what happened. We were working at a fancy coffee shop. And we both still work for the company, but we wanted to commemorate the time that we spent working together and how we met. So this is also, as you can probably tell by our outfits, we got this on the day of Pride. And also one of those things where we woke up on the morning of and we were like, let's go get a tattoo. And again, grateful this one turned out well, but I gotta stop doing that. And then the last one, I have to find a good photo of it. I have a bunch of them. This is obviously my biggest tattoo. The only one in full color besides the little pride flag, but that doesn't count. It took 4 different sessions to do this. It hurt so bad. I'm not usually a baby when it comes to tattoo pain, but this one, like, my wrist swelled up real bad. My arm was the same width from top to bottom every time after I went. It hurt a lot, but I sent the artist, I found him on the internet. He was really talented, obviously. I sent the artist just a bunch of different flowers that I like, and he picked them himself, and I thought it was really awesome because the bird of paradise, which is the one at the top, is the flowers that my grandparents grew in their backyard all growing up, and I didn't tell him any of that stuff. I just sent him pictures of flowers, and he was really drawn to it, which I thought was really lovely because it means a lot to me personally. And then the lilies, I just think they're pretty.
And they symbolize remembrance.
And they symbolize remembrance, which I did not know.
Yeah.
And in one of my favorite LGBT movies called Imagine Me and You, she says, "The lily means I dare you to love me," which I always thought was really romantic. And it's just a really stunning, beautiful piece, and I'm really happy with it still. And that's all. I think that's all of them, right?
Yeah.
That's everything. That's all I
Sure
have.
is. Yeah.
Happy Saturday. Sorry it was a day late, but also whatever, The budget waits for no one, actually. It just keeps existing in the background, whether you ignore it or not. So, yeah. As always, let us know if there's anything else you'd like to see. Thanks for watching. We love you all very much. Have an amazing week.